It's bold. It's never been done and never will be done again. Only the Catholic Church has put a line in the sand and said, you cannot cross that without falling out of God's grace. There it is. It's so clear. It's refreshingly clear. And for people who really want to give their lives to Jesus, their passions, especially their sexual passions, are going to be the first ones that they have to overcome. That's what Satan's going to throw at you immediately. This is why so many people, whenever they're on their way to Christianity or on their way to the Catholic Church, the devil will, and I'm not trying to villainize anybody here, but this is just the way that it works, the devil will put a beautiful woman in their life who holds contrary views. And the devil will try to use this wonderful, beautiful, smart, funny young lady to draw people away from the church and from the eternal glory of God. That's what happens all throughout the Old Testament. The enemies of the Jews know that God protects them as long as they're good. So they send women into the Jewish camps, the women get the soldiers to fornicate, and then, lo and behold, God's protection goes away. It's the same model in the New Testament. And in our time, whenever a young man is coming into the church, coming into the fullness of the truth, oftentimes there will be a beautiful Protestant woman who steps up and says, hey, maybe we should talk about this. Or a beautiful atheist woman who says, hey, that's the way the devil works. He's trying to allure you away from seeking after eternal truth. So this is the point, right? The Catholic Church is the only one that stood strong on this. The Catholic Church is the only one that gives a level of chastity that coheres with the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's the only one. Every other Protestant denomination has folded in favor of a more lenient and more lustful style of marriage. So that was the first one for me. As soon as I saw that, I realized every other church must be false because it contradicts itself. 1928, is birth control okay in marriage? You ask a Protestant. They say no. 1932, is birth control okay within marriage? They say yes. Direct contradiction, not of the practice, but of the doctrine itself, the moral implications of the doctrine right there.